So the question number 1, on which date did Punjab abolish the Legislative Council? Option number D, 1st January 1970. Question number 2, which of the following articles mentions about the appropriation bills in the state legislature? Option number B, Article 204. Question number 3, which article of the Constitution of India provides provisions for appointment of the same person as the governor for 2 or more states? Option number D, Article 153. Question number 4, which articles of the Constitution of India provide for a parliamentary form of government at the centre? Option number A, Article 74 and 75. Question number 5, which chapter of Part 6 of the Indian Constitution is concerned with the state legislature? Option number B, Chapter 3. Question number 6, in which year was the first even motion to remove the Supreme Court justice signed by the members of the Parliament? Option number A, 1991. Question number 7, the Indian Forest Service was created under All India Service Act 1951 in dash. Option number B, 1966. Question number 8, which article of the Constitution of India deals with the composition of the Legislative Council? Option number B, Article 171. Question number 9, which of the following articles of the Constitution of India mentions that every minister and the Attorney General of India shall have the right to speak in and participate in the proceeding of either House of Parliament? Question number D, Article 88. Question number 10, which of the following articles of the Constitution has a provision that all executive actions of the Government of India shall be expressed to be taken in the name of the President? Option number C, Article 77 plus 1. Question number 11, which of the following articles of the Constitution mentions that there shall be paid to the judges of the Supreme Court such salaries as may be determined by the Parliament by law, and until provisions in that behalf is so made, such salaries as are specified in the second schedule? Option number A, Article 125. Question number 12, the rule of law is a key feature of the Indian Constitution, which is a doctrine ascribed to. Option number C, Albert Van Dissay. Question number 13, before the introduction of periodic labor force survey, what type of surveys did the National Statistical Office conduct for employment and unemployment indicators in India? Option number C, quinquennial surveys. Question number 14, the institution like Lokpal or Lokayukt Ombudsman was first created in which of the following countries? Option number D, Sweden. 15, the Union list from the 7th schedule of the Indian Constitution consists of how many subjects as of May 2024? Option number D, 100. 16, which of the following acts provided for a system of tribunals and a ban on strikes? Option number A, the Trade Disputes Act 1929. 17, which of the following parts of the Indian Constitution mentions about the relations between the Union and states? Option number B, Part 11. Question number 18, which of the following personalities had the key role in fighting against the British East India Company in the Battle of Porto Novo? Option number A, Hyder Ali. 19, right of a prisoner to speedy trial will be categorized in which of the following fundamental rights? Right of a prisoner to speedy trial will be categorized in which of the following fundamental rights? Number B, right to life. 20. Which writ is issued by the High Court or Supreme Court when a lower court considers a case going beyond its jurisdiction? Option number A, prohibition. 21. Which article of the Indian Constitution directs the Council of Ministers to aid and advise the governor? Option number C, Article 163. 22. In May 2023, the Supreme Court interpreted which article related to the governance structure of Delhi, which outlines the principle of federalism, participatory democracy, and collective responsibility? Number D, Article 239A. 23. Which of the following is the federal feature of the Indian Constitution? Number A, bicameralism. 24. As per the Article 51A of the Constitution of India, fundamental duty H is to develop the dash spirit of inquiry and reform. Develop the option number B, scientific temper. 25. What is the duration for which a member of a house of a legislature of a state is without permission of the house absent from all meetings thereof the house may declare his seat vacant? What is the duration? What is the duration? Number D, 60 days. 26. According to the article dash, no religious instruction shall be provided in any educational institution wholly maintained out of state funds. Option number B, Article 28. 27. As per the Article 181, the dash cannot preside while a resolution for his removal from office is under consideration in state legislative assembly. Option number C, Speaker. 28. Which article of the Constitution of India governs the population census? Population census. Option number B, Article 246. 29. During the framing of the Indian Constitution, the Constituent Assembly held a total of 11 sessions, with sitting spread over how many days? Option number B, 165 days. 30. The Fundamental Right Subcommittee of the Constituent Assembly was headed by? Option number C, J.B. Kripalani. 31. Which article of the Constitution of India lays down qualifications for the membership of the Parliament? Option number C, Article 84. 32. The National Population Register was created under the provisions of dash and dash. Option number D, C and D. The National Population Register was created under the provisions of the Citizenship Act 1955 and the Citizenship Rules 2003. 33. Which Indian States Cabinet approved the proposal for recommending the inclusion of the Coolie language in the 8th schedule in July 2023? Option number C, Odisha. 34. The model of quasi-federal form of government in India in Indian Constitution is borrowed from which country? Option number B, Canada. 35. What is the quorum of the Lok Sabha at the time of the presidential address which is held at the opening of each session of the Lok Sabha? Option number B, 1/10. 36. On which of the following dates did the British Empire transfer its power to the Constituent Assembly in India? Option number B, 15th August. 37. As per the Constitution of India, every governor before entering upon his office will make and subscribe an oath in the presence of the option number D, Chief Justice of High Court. 38. Which of the following is not considered as a fundamental duty? Option number B, to uphold and protect secularism. 39. Who was the Prime Minister when the 11th fundamental duty was incorporated into the Indian Constitution? Option number B, Atal Bihari Vajpayee. 40. Who among the following presides over the meeting of the Council of Ministers in a state? Number B, Chief Minister of the state. 41. Which of the following acts introduced the system of diarchy in the provincial administration in India? Option number B, the Government of India Act of 1919. 42. Which of the following reports is considered as a piecemeal effort to provide resilience to the successful working of federal system? Option number A, Sarkaria Commission. 43. As per the Article 163 of the Constitution of India, any advice tendered by ministers to the dash shall not be inquired into any court. Option number D, Governor. 44. Which article of the Constitution of India specifically addresses the qualification for the office of the President? Option number C, Article 58. 45. Organization of agricultural and animal husbandry is included in which of the following articles of the Indian Constitution? Option number A, Article 48. 46. A party recognized by the Election Commission of India that secures at least dash of the total votes in general election to the Lok Sabha or Legislative Assembly in 4 or more states, in addition to winning 4 Lok Sabha seats, is called a national party. Secures at least dash of the total votes. Option number D, 6%. 47. Which of the following features of the Indian Constitution is taken from the USS Constitution? Option number A, removal of Supreme Court judges. 48. Which of the following articles of the Constitution of India emphasizes the participation of workers in the management of industries? Option number D, Article 43A. 49. Which of the following acts was provided for the establishment of a federal court in India? Option number B, the Government of India Act 1935. 50. The directive principle of state policy are considered the fundamental in the governance of the country, but they are not enforceable by any court. This concept is mentioned in which article? Option number A, Article 37. 51. Who among the following elects the presiding officers of the Vidhan Sabha in India? Option number C, members of the Vidhan Sabha. 52. Which article of the Indian Constitution has provisions for the appointments of a High Court judges? Option number C, Article 217. 53. The directive principles of state policy are influenced by which of the following? Option number A, Gandhian philosophy. 54. In a parliamentary system, who among the following is known as the head of the government? Option number A, Prime Minister. 55. Which house is considered as lower house in state legislature? Option number D, Vidhan Sabha. 56. Which of the following is not a salient feature of the fundamental duties of the Indian Constitution? Option number D, they are enforceable by law and can be challenged in court. Is not a salient feature. 57. Which of the following pairs is incorrectly matched? Incorrectly matched. Option number D, function of president, France is not correct. Rule of law of Britain, procedure establishment, procedure established by law, Japan is right. Concurrent list is taken from Australia. 58. The strength of Supreme Court has increased to how many judges as of 13 February 2023? Option number C, 34. 59. In the state legislature, dash is subject to dissolution. Option number B, Legislative Assembly. 60. Which article of the Constitution of India describes the key features of the universal adult franchise that grants the right to vote to citizens above the age of 18 years in India? Option number D, Article 326. 61. Who among the following appoints the acting Chief Justice in the absence of the Chief Justice of India? Option number A, President. 62. Which of the following is not related to the goals of fundamental duties of Indian citizens? Option number C, courage. 63. How many fundamental duties were added by the 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act 1976? Option number A, 10. 64. Which of the following articles is automatically suspended when an emergency is declared on the grounds of external aggression? Option number D, Article 19. 65. As per the Constitution, 91st Amendment Act 2003, the total number of ministers, including the Prime Minister, shall not exceed. Option number B, 15% of the total number of members of the Lok Sabha. 66. Which of the following features of the Indian Constitution is added by the 97th Constitutional Amendment Act? Option number C, cooperative societies. 67. Which of the following is not a feature of the contingency fund of India? Option number D, allowances and emoluments of the president are charged under it. 68. With which of the following amendment acts of the Indian Constitution was 11th fundamental duty added? Option number B, 86th. 69. Which article of the Indian Constitution states the following? Directive principle of state policy are fundamental in the governance of the country, and it shall be the duty of the state to apply. Which article of the Indian Constitution states the following? Option number B is the correct answer, Article 37. 70. Which of the following states has bicameral two houses state legislature? Number A, Karnataka. 71. Which executive system is present in India? Option number B, parliamentary system. 72. Which of the following is the unitary features of the Indian Constitution? Option number B, single citizenship. 73. Promotion of educational and economic interest of scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, and other weaker sections comes under which article of the Indian Constitution? Option number D, Article 46. 74. Which article of the Constitution of India states that the Parliament consists of the President of India and the two houses of Parliament known as the Council of States, Rajya Sabha, and the House of People, Lok Sabha? Which article of the Constitution of India states that the Parliament consists of President of India and the two houses of Parliament? Number B is the correct answer, Article 79. 75. The concept of concurrent list in the Indian Constitution is borrowed from the Constitution of, easy questions, Option number option number C is the correct answer, Australia. 76. From which of the following countries has the Indian constitutions borrowed the concept of concurrent list? It's a repeated question. Number A, Australia. 77. From which of the following countries was the concept of fundamental duties borrowed? Number B, Russia. 78. Which article deals with the provisions in case of failure of the constitution machinery in the state? Number A, Article 356 is the correct answer. 79. The number of Rajya Sabha members to be elected from each state of India has been fixed by the dash schedule of the constitution. Option number B, fourth. 80. Which of the following types of emergencies is declared under the Article 360 of the Indian Constitution? Number B, financial emergency. 81. Which of the following is the correct statement about the Rajya Sabha? Number B, it is known as the Council of the State. 82. During which of the following Prime Minister leadership were fundamental duties incorporated in the Indian Constitution? Number C, Indira Gandhi. 83. From which of the following countries has the Indian Constitution borrowed the procedure of making amendments in the Constitution? Option number D, South Africa. 84. Which of the following is not true regarding the Soran Singh Committee? Option number C, it suggested 9 items as duties of the citizen. Question number 85. Who presides over the House in absence of the Speaker and Deputy Speaker in the Indian political system? Who presides? Option number B, chairperson so nominated. 86. Which of the following correctly describes the nature of the Indian Constitution? Number D, neither rigid nor flexible. 87. Which of the following is not mentioned in liberty as per the preamble of the Indian Constitution? Option number C, trust and hope. 88. According to the article dash, there shall be equality of opportunities for all citizens in matter relating to the employment or appointment to any office under the state. Option number D, 16. 89. The parliamentary form of government is a key feature given in the Indian Constitution and its provisions are detailed in article dash of the part 5 chapter 2. Number D, 79 to 122. 90. Which of the following articles entails equality of opportunity in matters of public employment? Option number D, article 16. 91. Article 157 of the Constitution of India mentions the qualification required for appointment of the dash of a state. Option number D, governor. 92. In which of the following cases did the Supreme Court of India propound the basic structure doctrine of the Constitution? Number A, Keshabrand Bharati versus State of Kerala case. 93. Under Article 165, the governor appoints a person who is qualified to be appointed as a judge of a High Court to be the dash for the state. Number D, Advocate General is the correct answer. 94. Which of the following articles of the Constitution of India provides for the promotion of international peace and security? Option number C, Article 51. 95. Who is the chairman of the State Planning Board? Number C, Chief Minister. 96. Who introduced objective resolution in the Constituent Assembly? Number B, Jawaharlal Nehru. 97. Who among the following was the first Law and Justice Minister of independent India? Number C. B.R. Ambedkar. 98. The 11th fundamental duty of the Indian Constitution was added in the year dash by the 86th Constitutional Amendment Act. Option number B. 2002. 99. Who among the following was the first president of the Indian National Congress? Option number B. Womesh Chandra Banerjee. 100. The East India Company lost all its administrative powers with the enforcement of. Option number C. The Government of India Act 1858. 101. In which of the following years was the 11th fundamental duty added in the Indian Constitution through the 86th Amendment Act? Option number A. 2002. 102. The position of the president in the Indian political system is that of a dash. The position of a president in the Indian political system is that of a. Option number B. Nominal executive. 103. Who among the following governor generals declared sati practice as illegal? Number D. Lord William Bentinck. 104. The right to freedom of religious is covered under which article of the Constitution of India? Number A. Article 25 to 28. 105. Article dash supplements the 11th fundamental duty of the Indian Constitution. Number C. 21. 106. Which article of the Constitution deals with the appointment of the duties of the Attorney General of India? Duties of the Attorney General. Option number C. Article 76. 107. According to the Article 280 of the Indian Constitution, the Finance Commission needs to be appointed for every. Option number B. 5 years. 108. Which reform was initiated by Lord Ripon for the welfare of labourers? Option number B. The Factory Act. 109. The basic structure of the Indian Constitution stands on the Government of India Act. Option number C. 1935. 110. Which of the following is not a feature of the Indian parliamentary form of government? Option number B. C. Non-membership of the ministers in legislature. 111. Which article of the Constitution of India directs the state to provide public assistance to its citizens in case of unemployment, old age, sickness, and disablement within the limit of its economic capacity and development? Which article of the Constitution of India directs the state to provide? Option number A. Article 41. 112. The Indian Constitution has adopted the parliamentary form of government from. Option number C. Britain. Parliamentary form of government is taken from Britain. 113. At the time of its adoption, the Constitution contained 395 articles and dash schedules. Number C is the correct answer. 8th schedule. 114. Match the following and choose the correct option. Column A, column 1 and 2. Option number D. 1C, 2A, 3B. 1C, 2B, and 3A. Sorry, 1C, 2A. Okay. 1C, 1C, multi-party system India. 2A, two-party system USA, and single-party system China. Maybe. Right. 1C, 2A, 3B. 115. The secular word in the Indian Constitution was added to the Constitution by dash Constitutional Amendment Act. Number A. 42nd. 116. Which of the following rights is mentioned in Article 21 of the Indian Constitution? Article 21. Number A. Right to freedom, protection of life and personal liberty. 117. The Constitution of India has borrowed many provisions from different countries as well as the Government of India Act of option number A 1935. 118. Despite being eligible for the job of a legal officer, Mr. X was not called for an interview for the aforementioned post. Which of his rights was Mr. X unable to exercise? Option number D. Equality of opportunity. 119. Which of the following is the legislative organ of the Union government? Legislative organ of the Indian government is Parliament. Option number A. 120. There shall be an dash with the Prime Minister at the head of at the head to aid and advise the President in the exercise of his function. In the exercise of his function, there shall be a dash. Option number A. Council of Ministers. 121. What writ means we command? Number C. Mandamus. 122. According to the Article 74, clause 1, who is the head of the Council of Ministers? Number B. Prime Minister. 123. In India, who introduced the idea of poverty line for the first time? Option number A. Dadabhai Naoroji. 124. Who does not fall under the executive of the Indian Union? Who does not fall? Option number C. Chief Justice of India. 125. Which of the following leaders died after being hit by sticks while protesting against the Simon Commission? Option number D. Lala Lajpat Rai. 126. The Prime Minister in India is option number B. The real executive, and the President is a nominal executive. 127. Who was appointed as the Viceroy of India in place of Lord Wavell in February 1946? Option number D. Lord Mountbatten. 128. Who can exercise the casting vote in the case of an equality of votes in Lok Sabha? Option number A is the correct answer. Speaker of the Lok Sabha. 129. In the year 1946, a three-tiered confederation for transfer of power to India was proposed by the option number D. Cabinet Mission. 130. The directive principles of state policy in the Indian Constitution are borrowed from which country's constitution? Option number B. The Constitution of Ireland. 131. What is the tenure of a governor? Option number B. 5 years. According to the questions, is 5 years. Okay. 132. What is the retirement age of the judges serving at the Supreme Court of India? Option number C. 65 years. 133. Name the social reformer of Bengal who played a crucial role in the enactment of the Hindu Widow Remarriage Act 1856. Option number A. Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. 134. In 1905, Hindu and Muslims tied Rakhi on each other's hands to show their unity and their protest against the number D. Partition of Bengal. 135. By which of the following amendments was the right to property removed from the Part 3 of the Constitution, Indian Constitution? Number C. 44th Amendment Act. 136. Which fundamental right guarantees protection of interest of the minorities in the matter of their language, script, or culture? Number B. Cultural and educational rights. 137. Which of the following articles of fundamental duties was added to the Indian Constitution by the 42nd Amendment Act? Option number C, 51A. 138. According to the Article 51A of the Indian Constitution, is the fundamental duty of every person to uphold and protect the sovereignty, unity, and integrity of India. Option number D is the correct answer. 139. The legislative powers of India are divided into three lists, which are union list, state list, and the option number D, concurrent list. 140. Who was the chairman of the drafting committee of the Constituent Assembly of India? Who was the chairman of the drafting committee? Very easy. Number A, Bhimrao Ambedkar. 141. In which of the following years did Lord Curzon announce the partition of Bengal? Announce the partition of Bengal. Option number A, 1905. 142. Under which of the following articles is the right to equality mentioned? Right to equality. Option number A, Article 14 to 18. 143. Which of the following is not an important function of the Supreme Court? Not an important function of the Supreme Court. Option number C, it maintains of land records and revenue collection. Is not other function. 144. In 1976, in which part of the Indian Constitution under Article 51A were fundamental duties added? Number C, 4A. 145. The Indian Constitution originally consisted of how many articles? Originally. Option number A, 395. Okay. 146. Which article state that it shall be the duty of every citizen of India to abide by the Constitution and respects its ideals and institutions, the national flag and the national anthem? Number A, Article 51A, subclause A, small a. 147. Which of the following fundamental rights entails trafficking of human beings and forced labor? Option number A is the correct answer, right against exploitation. 148. If an Indian citizen is denied entry to a public place because of his caste, which of the following fundamental rights is denied to him? Option number C, right to equality, because of his caste. 149. Which of the following is not a qualification or eligibility to become the President of India? Is not. Must be a citizens of India, is right. Must be qualified for election as a member of the House of the People, is also right. Option number D is not correct. Must hold any office of profit. To not hold any office of profit. Okay. Option number D is the correct answer. 150. Which of the following are the highest judiciary in India? Number B, Supreme Court. 151. When did India declare itself a sovereign, democratic, and republic state with the adoption of the Constitution? Option number D, 26th January 1950. 152. If a citizen is helping the government in protecting the monuments in his her area, which of the following fundamental duties is he or she performing? Helping the government in protecting the monuments. Option number C, valuing and preserving the rich heritage and culture. 153. Which of the following is not a fundamental duty mentioned in the Indian Constitution? Is not. Option number A, to obey parents and discharge our family responsibilities. 154. As per the Article 157 of the Constitution of India, a person needs to complete the age of dash years to be appointed as a governor. Option number A, option number A, 35, age of 35. 155. The universal adult franchise in Indian Constitution is applicable to Indian citizens from the age of dash years. Option number A, 18. So that's all for today, and thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. Also, you can get PDF from my Telegram channel, the link in the description. Alright, keep watching, keep learning. See you in the next video. Thank you.